Good, oh, I guess it is afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa. The video series that has me lounging while coming at you thoughts. I keep looking over here because look what's beside me. Stuff for barbecue. I'm just sick of it. I think we need to get a... Also, there's birdseed beside me and all this jazz. In my outdoor studio, can you imagine? Oh my dear, I would clutch pearls, but I'm not wearing them. I'm going to put on my pearls right after this video. Let me just go put them on now. There we are. Now I seem really together, don't I, ladies and gentlemen? I can clutch my pearls over certain things. Yeah, I'm going to, I have a large Rubbermaid sort of deal, and I think I'm going to take everything out of it because there's not much in it, and put these large things in there. It's a lot more attractive. And then I don't feel like I'm in love with the charcoal. So this morning, since this morning, I should say, I've been getting some produce ready for the canning process or the storage process, depending on what we are talking about. I went outside. I washed a bunch of potatoes. I mean, I don't even know how to describe how many there were. A quite heavy basket full. And I just did everything outside so I could soak up some vitamin D at the same time. And I snipped off the ends of the beans and got those ready. And what else did I do? I chopped up some peppers of different varieties. I did those indoors, ladies and gentlemen. And I got to hang out with the cats outdoors. It was very nice. So, really, I don't have a lot to report. I'm going to jump off a cliff because of the traffic noise. I'm just going to run down. I'm waiting to hear back from Perpetch, who, by the way, we never did do the freezer thing. I guess it's next week. I don't know what's going on with it, but it doesn't matter. It's ready to go, kinda. I mean, I removed all the stuff off of it. All the, oh, there's Bernadette wanting out. You know, the magnets and all the jazz I've had on there for years, literally. Which I'm kind of glad I saved some stuff, because this lady with whom I used to work, well, actually, her mother, okay, the lady for whom I worked had a mother. I'm sure, how odd so far. Who was an artist, and one day she just sketched out this horse. And, oh, she's the lady who did the Zoe caricature thing that we used for Zoe's birthday game. For those of you who are new, you won't know what I'm talking about. But she did this thing of Zoe on slate and blah, blah, blah. That's the woman. She sketched this horse thing. I know, this is so boring so far. I'm boring myself. And it's been hanging on my fridge for literal years, but the woman passed away. So I'm kind of glad that I have these original works of art, even if it is just a placemat from a restaurant with a horse on it. And, of course, the slate with Zoe on it. So I really can't think of anything else to report. That's all. Just listening to a few things while I did the scrubbing and slicing and dicing. Jimmy Dore had a pretty good segment about that, you know, Mueller investigation or whatever, and how it does not relate to Russia, but I think we already knew that. Or maybe some of us did and some of us didn't, but, you know, headlines are misleading, ladies and gentlemen. That is the takeaway from today's video. Headlines are very misleading. People have to read more into the articles. I don't know why anybody would trust anything coming from the corporate media at all anymore anyway, because let's not forget, let's remember that they have really been responsible for marching us in and for helping to march us in to a variety of wars, starting back with the, oh my gosh, what was it called back in the old days before the turn of the century? The USS Maine supposedly was attacked by somebody, and it really wasn't. It turned out they found out it was a boiler room thing, but they used it to their advantage. And that gentleman who owned the New York Times said something like, you give me the picture, I'll give you the war. Oh my gosh, what war was it? The War of 1812, the one with San Juan Hill or something. Which one was it? I don't remember, ladies and gentlemen. And you know that I cannot edit, so I'm just going to leave it here. But I think you know what I mean. Hearst was his name. What was his name? Hearst. Is it Hearst? Patricia Hearst. Whatever. I think they did a movie about him called Citizen Kane. Could be wrong on all of this. You know how I am. That's all. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Just ask this gentleman right here, barbecuing. He did a lot of research into it and discovered it. Or you can check out General Smedley Butler. Love you.